Hey everybody, it's Crystal. I am doing our first haul video. Laura and I were going to do it together, but it snowed this weekend, so we had bad roads and couldn't get together, and we want to get it out of the way so we can get everything split up and start playing with stuff. The whole reason for me to actually start a vlog and a YouTube channel was originally because of our craft hauls that we get. About a year ago, we got our first craft haul, and it has just spiraled almost out of control. But we have a blast with it. We hardly ever go to Michael's. We do, and Hobby Lobby and stuff, but it's usually just to pick up one or two little things. Whenever you get a haul and you don't really know everything that you're getting in it, I feel like it kind of helps you be creative and helps you maybe go in a direction that you didn't think that you would go, because you have different things to play with and craft or whatever. So I'm going to get this started. I'm going to put all my videos on one channel, and I do a lot of different things. I do the camping stuff. Sometimes I just do a regular vlog. Sometimes it's crafting stuff, and there's a lot of different people that watch those videos. And so I'm going to start on my videos. If you like and subscribe, whenever you get the notification for it, it will tell you the first thing that I have on there. I'm going to tell you basically what category it's in. So if you could care less, how my camp stove works, or you don't want to hear me ranting and raving and cussing like a sailor about, neighbors or people driving or whatever, then you can just skip past that video and wait for a crafting video to come out. So I have already gone through this haul, and I have calculated everything. I did take into account that some things were used. Most everything in here is very, very gently used. I also took another calculation as to, I did, if we had bought everything new, and I kind of did a medium point with the price points that I was finding on things between Michael's and Amazon and eBay and things like that. Then I considered how used it was, and I calculated all that into price. I listed everything out individually, and then I also went in and put it as if every single item had been bought individually at Michael's with a 40% off coupon, just to be fair on the type of haul we have. The first haul that I was talking about that Laura and I got a year or so ago was 2 truckloads and a carload. Somebody's mother had passed away, and in her retirement, scrapbooking is what she did. I think she was a part of every monthly club. She went to all these huge conventions. I mean, she had tons of stuff, and very, very little of it had actually been used. I think she went more just for the fun and friends and stuff. I mean, we found very little that had been even opened and used in the packages. And we very carefully, calculated that and went through and, tried to be fair with the pricing and stuff. And the retail value of our first haul was approximately $15,000. And I won't tell you exactly how much we spent, but I will tell you that we did not even spend $1,000 on it. And we were pretty much hooked from there. And we still will find something or see a video on something, and we run back to that haul and try to go through stuff. We've pretty much got it sorted out and organized and stuff. But, I mean, we can't even remember all the stuff that came in that one. It's like we have our own personal craft store at Laura's house. But this is going to be maybe a kind of long video, so I'm going to get to it. I'm going to roll right through it. And, well, let's get started. Okay. First thing we have is alcohol inks. We have alcohol blending solution. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And all of these are almost full, like This one, I don't know if you can see it from that angle, is probably the least full of any. I mean, they've maybe been used once or twice. There are 6 of them that are Tim Holtz, and Laura and I love anything Tim Holtz. You put Tim Holtz name on it, it doesn't matter what it is, we're going to buy it. And this other brand I have not seen. It is Creativity Grows Here. And there's 2 of those. We've got All That Jazz and Coral Cabana. And the Tim Holtz, we got really good colors. Stream, Sunshine Yellow, Sunset Orange, Citrus, Sailboat Blue, and Watermelon. And then we have, and actually I used a little bit of this today. Okay, this one's been used a little bit more, but I did use it. It's probably a third of the way used on it. Still a really good haul. None of these were duplicates to what I already have. Laura doesn't really use the alcohol inks much. I am experimenting with them. But like I said, none of these were duplicates. All the colors I had were darker colors, and these are lighter colors. So this is a great addition to what we have. I want to move on to the next bag. Oh. Okay. Here we have Ulta New, some flower stamps, some clear stamps, and they are Billowing Blossoms, which I was actually going to get on Wish and order a bunch of like floral stamps to do the layering and stuff. Laura got me a stamping platform for Christmas, and I've been dying to do some of the, you know, where you stamp in the layers. And I don't know what a lot of the crafting stuff is. I just wing it. I see a video, I just kind of duplicate it. I don't have all the technical terms for you guys, so you all can correct me on anything that I may get wrong. And it's just because, you know, I don't want to be recreating something that somebody's already done or whatever. I just kind of get in my own world and do my own thing. So there was that. We have Distress Resist Spray, and it is maybe, if there's more of it than there was the alcohol blending, I would say maybe 1/8 of it is gone out of that. Tim Holtz again. Tim Holtz Micro Glaze. And I had, sorry, I might be getting out of the screen here. It's been used pretty good. I'd say about 1/3 of that's gone. Don't know what to do with that, but I will be watching videos, or if anybody wants to put in the comments. And we have Archival ink in black. That is one of all the inks and stuff that Laura and I have got. We realized at Christmas, when we really got into card making, we really didn't have any good, nice, really black inks. So I do like to see those come across, because you can never have too much. The Alcohol Lift ink pad. Beautiful shape. Last night, I'm not going to go through and touch all these again, but last night I was covered in ink. I had it all over everything. And some of the things, I brought some scrap paper over here to show you if I think we need to show you. But there's that. I'm going to put it over here with the alcohol inks. And we have a brand new, still in the package, Simon Says Clear Embossing and Watermark ink stamp. That is very, very exciting. And we have another, this is Stays On Jet Black, and it is a very, very wet. Like I said, most of these were barely used. This is from My Artsy Bronze, and I looked it up online, and it said that it was a paint. Ooh, I hadn't opened it last night. I don't know. Let me find something to stick in there and see what's going on here. Well, I don't think it's been used, if that's how it's supposed to be. I don't think it's a real paint. I think it's more like a gel, or not a gel, but I don't know. I'll have to look that up online, or if somebody's familiar with that, just leave it down in the comments if you don't mind. And if you guys, if you watch this video and you have other crafting friends and stuff that you want to see it, please share the video. I've got quite a few views on some of my stuff. I just don't have that many subscribers, and things will say, oh, somebody needs to subscribe to your video, and then there's not, my subscribers are staying at the same number. So I'm just kind of curious, you know, how many people are actually watching, and you know, my mom's not at home feeling bad for me just watching videos over and over again, so I get more views on them. This is a EK Tools, and this is the little powder thingamabob, you know, so whenever you're going to stamp or emboss on something, you use that to get the static out. So yeah, I do kind of know what things are. We got a little thing of glue, and we've got 2 Stampin' Up misters, which I love these. I have a few of them already. At work, they bring us antibacterial hand spray in these. Some of the, what are they called? Vendors. Some of the vendors at work, and they, you know, have their company listed on them and stuff. And whenever I'm done with them, I take them and put them in my craft room. I think I've got 3 or 4 of those already. And you can never have too many of them. I like to put a little bit of paint in them and water and make my own. There's a corner punch. One of these. And there are some more of these in there somewhere. And an acrylic stamp. And these are all, I checked these, and they were all pretty good. That one's glued dots. This is the Paper Studio. There's 2 refills and 2 of those. And that is that bag. And I just got to thinking, my luck, I'm going to stand up here real quick. You'll notice I have on my Hello Kitty pajama pants and an old t-shirt that I use usually to dye my hair in, but I'm really curious as to if I even started my camera recording because I had to flip it around. So excuse me while I stand up. Yep, we're recording. Okay. And this, my Stampin' Up mat, here you can see it's got alcohol ink stained all over it. I actually got this in a crack haul. Okay, let's go for another bag. Baker's Twine, which actually for some reason I always think I have that, and I don't think I do, and I never get it. So I'm excited to have it. Those are actually some really good, like spring and Valentine's Day colors. And some green little pearls. And some diamonds from Miss Sparkle and Company. I may run out of room on my countertop here. I'm not in my office where I'm usually at. I'm actually at my kitchen table. And you may hear my fish tank running in the background, or there may be a herd of dogs come through here. Or heaven forbid, if I lay down a piece of paper, there's probably going to be a cat run up here and want to lay right in the middle of it. They were laying in my boxes last night and I couldn't pack everything back up. So here is a bag of buttons from the Paper Studio, and these are some really good colors. Oops. These are a lot of Laura's colors. She'll really like these. And she has seen some kind of generic pictures of this stuff, but she has actually not got to see it at all yet because of the weather. So she'll see it tomorrow whenever we get to the office. I think she'll be really excited. Got a box of glue dots. Some more Baker's Twine. And I know she's going to love these. Coral Reef sequins from Close to the Heart. And those are just Laura's colors. She's going to have something to do with these, I'm sure. We've got another one of these little doolollies. Like I said, you can never have too many. We have some Stays On all-purpose stamp cleaner. And I would say it is, I mean, it could almost be brand new. It is really, really full. Another dauber, another acrylic ink pad or stamper. Got this shape from Close to the Heart. I really hope I'm not going too fast and I'm giving everything time to adjust or come into focus. There's another really small one. These little ones like this, and that other one that I had over here that I can't see. These are really, really good for like our happy planners that we do. Very good size. We can sneak those in our desk at work and get those out and use those. Number 3. And we've got some Nuvo crystal drops. These are black, and this fills completely and totally full and looks completely and totally full. These are nice. I was really excited whenever we saw the pictures of everything to get these. I'm going to pull. There's another one just hanging out over here in the box. This is a really pretty color. I would say these are near brand new. I will probably try to invest in some more of these. I don't know what I'll do with them. Maybe I just like the containers. I have a thing about liking containers, not containers, but bottles, and liking to see everything lined up. A little OCD there where I just want to see everything, and yeah. And this stuff I love. I sprayed it on another piece of paper earlier. It's, I don't know if they pronounce it Dilutions or Delusions. Whenever we went to Stampers Anonymous, Laura and I went this year, and they were on the back side of Tim Holtz doing stuff. And this is a beautiful, beautiful color. Love it. I'm excited to find out what to use it on, or watch some videos and get some ideas on how to use it. But it is gorgeous. And another one of these. Oh, I just found the lid to the dilution stuff. And this here is just a bunch of glue sticks. And this is a zig glue stick thing, squeeze and roll. And these were all pretty full. These probably were, I think I got some of these at the Dollar Tree, but I really like these. This is a convenient size to have. It, you know, I believe it dries clear even, but they're pretty handy to have around. And I've not used these, and I'm not familiar with these. So, that is it for that bag. Oh, here is another Nuvo Crystal Drop. And what I like about these is these don't have glitter. Ooh, that one turned out really pretty when I sprayed that over top of that. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see how that turned out. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. And I have a bunch of stickles and stuff like that, and it all has glitter in it. And I don't necessarily, don't get me wrong, I love glitter, but I don't want it necessarily on everything. Laura despises glitter. If we get something that has glitter on it, even if it's not something that contains glitter, if it has glitter on it, she won't even touch it. She just slides it on over to my table, and it comes home with me. Here is some texture paste from Ranger. And it's been used a little bit, not too bad. It's still nice and moist in there. I'm not going to stick my finger in it. I did last night, but yeah, it was still nice and moist. And this thing, I have to look more into what this is. I have kind of got an idea, but I know that whenever we bought our first haul, there was some of this stuff in that haul, but we never found this thing. So that's always exciting whenever you end up with part of something and then, you know, you get the other part of it. So that's pretty cool. And we have got a Tim Holtz Distressed Sprayer, which is nice. Works well. And there was a pad of paper. It says Eat Cake Glitter. And a lot of this, there was a few little pieces. Yeah, Laura's not going to be having this with all the glitter. If there's something with polka dots in here that I can get that doesn't have glitter on it, I may pull it out. Yep. Glitter on the polka dots, glitter on her favorite color. Bless her heart. She just can't handle it. You know what they say about glitter. But that's fun for birthday cards. Like I said, we're just getting into cards. Laura is wonderful at making them. I'm not yet, but you know, I make them and send them to my family because they have to like it because I'm family, I guess. I wouldn't just send it to a friend, but there is, this is from Gina K Designs, and it's an art stencil. It's called, what was it called? Wreath something. Where's it at? The Wreath Builder Bundle. And it's got some stamps inside of it. It's got stencils. And I think the stamps were in that package. And then there's these stamps. Let me put them under here so you can see them. And I like that little to and from. Love all the little snowflakes. But I looked this up online, and if I can remember, I'll put a link to it. I found it. I don't know how new or old or whatever, but it's called the Tiny Wreath builder bundle. And I think everything is in here that is supposed to go with it, but it was really cute whenever I saw it all used together, and I think that's something we'll really use. I wish there was more reason to make winter cards. I was kind of stressed out whenever it came to making the Christmas cards. It was the first time I was trying to do it. I didn't give myself enough time, and it just got stressful. And then when it was over and it was too late, then I was like, well, I want to make more Christmas cards. So I think I might make some up, or make some, put them back for next year. And I've been working on some Valentine's Day cards. Okay, this is 6-piece watercolor crayons from Recollections. And I don't know what they're supposed to look like. They have been used, but do they turn? Oh yeah, there's still a whole lot of use left in these. The lady that I bought this stuff from, she had gotten all this and said she had intended on scrapbooking and doing cards as well. So she bought all this stuff, and then right after she bought it all, she got a Cricut that cuts the, does the vinyl stuff, and that's all she does now. So a lot of this she didn't use, or she only used, you know, once or twice. Okay, this goes together. This is from Project Life. If I remember correctly, these are the books that come with the plastic, almost like page protectors, and it's got all the little different shaped squares in it, and you can put all the little cards in it. In the craft haul we got 2 before this one, we got a ton of Project Life stuff. We have not really used it. It was really, really nice. We got a lot of it. If anybody out there is a huge fan or has any suggestions or any links to videos for us on the Project Life stuff, yeah, if you could list that in my comments, I would really, really appreciate it. And I'm assuming that this goes with this because that's the only 2 Project Life things there are, and that's to make a nice straight line. I don't know. I'm sure I could hurt myself with this somehow and see what I can do with it. Okay. And this is We Are Memory Keepers. Just another little mat. It looks like, I don't know why, it looks like it should be 2. Maybe they just, I don't know. I don't know. That's what it is. But if you can see right along the edge there, stuff like that kills me. I'll end up tearing that up. I'm going to have to give this to Laura, because if I think something should come apart, I'll tear it apart to make sure. I have taken apart a Magic 8-ball or 2 because, you know, I just need to know. I've got to figure out the mystery. Okay. There are 2 of these in here. Multimedia Matte Ranger. There's 2 of them, and they are clear full. Brand new. I would say they've probably only been used once, if at all. And we have this punch, and we have a ton of punches, but I actually want to say I don't think we do have this one, because there is a bigger one than this that I think is maybe like 1 1/4 inch, or maybe even 1 1/2 inches, and Laura loves that one. She uses it all the time. So if we don't have this one, I think she'll be really excited to see this size. And we have iridescent glitter shapes. Now these are kind of big for glitter, so she can probably tolerate these. I bet she'll like these. I know she'll love that. That's a Laura color. But these are really, really pretty. I think she'll like them. I hope she does. There is a Stampin' Up blender for water-based inks, and it looks like it's in really good shape. We had got something like this in another haul, and the end of the marker looked about like that. That's not how you want your markers to look, people. So, whew. Wow, that is some, That is some strong powder. Goodness gracious. That's some kind of perfumey something or other. Smell like, I don't know, someone's grandma's bathroom powder. And here are some trimmings from Tim Holtz. These are really pretty colors. Very, very nice. And these are colored pencils, and they're tritone. I don't even know if I can get them open. You know what? I may have to get an assistant in here to... Oh, I got them. There. I think these are really, really cool. I can't wait to try these out a little bit and see how they work. Really excited. I may have a little bit of a colored pencil fetish too. And that was actually before we started crafting. Something that I've had is colored pencils. I love colored pencils. Love them. We got these crazy scissors. I'm going to have to look these up, find out what they do. I've not actually used them, but I don't know if you can see. I don't even know if you need me to hold my hand like that, or if you guys can see that. The camera is not facing down to where I can see it. It's above me, so. Okay, so it fringes up like a tie-dyed t-shirt from the pavilion at Myrtle Beach circa 1987. That's pretty cool. Everybody needs a little bit more fringe in their life. I like it. Those are handy dandy. Oh, we got one more thing here in our box. Oh, and I've got this second stuff. This is what we got. A Versa mark that the end was all jacked up on it and was a little disappointing. Laura was really excited that we got that. And then the end was all blowed out on it. So, and I think this one, oh yeah. This one's really, really good. Yay! She'll be so excited to see that tomorrow at work. And we got a little bit, there's a few envelopes, which you can never have too many of those. Actually, I don't have enough. Here's some more envelopes. When I was leaving, the lady yelled out to me, and she's like, "Hey, do you want some cardstock?" And I'll show you at the end of the video. I have to run to the other room and grab it. And she gave me a whole stack of really, really nice, good colors of cardstock. I've been wanting black cardstock so bad. And there is a ton of black and gray. And here's some cardstock. And Yupo paper. Everybody knows how expensive this stuff is. Basically $1 a sheet. Laura and I have one pack that we split, and I'm always scared to use it because I'm not that good with alcohol inks yet, and I don't think they're worthy of it, even cut in half. I went through these last night. This one is completely full, and this one has 6 pages in it. So those are nice full packages there. And this, I don't know if you can see it, is pretty neat. Laura has the prettiest, nicest handwriting when it comes to, well, anything, but whenever she addresses cards and envelopes and stuff like that, my handwriting is horrible. But this is a stencil for your envelopes. So, you know, you make sure you write straight lines or whatever. Sorry, this is probably terrible with the lines like that. But yeah. Those. I probably need to speed it up. I'm sure this is going really, really slow. You all want to watch this and fast forward, I'm sure. Get in there. Not wasting time. Who am I kidding? Us crafters, we just, I don't know about you all, but I just turn on YouTube, prop it up. I have a plate stand, a little plate stand somewhere. I'm going to show you if I got it. Hold on, I'll grab it. It's back here because this is a pretty cool idea I came up with. And I'm sure somebody else has already done it. But I set my cell phone up on this so it's up out of my way. Just set it up like that, and I just let the YouTube craft videos just play. I have it on auto, and they go one after another after another. So, let me get some of this stuff back in here real quick, because I've got another box to bring forward. So please, if you're liking this video and you haven't thought about it before you forget, please share, like, and subscribe. Leave me any comments with any questions. I'm thinking about, I'm going to talk to Laura whenever we get to work Monday, which is tomorrow, about maybe putting some kind of little giveaway box together or something. I don't know. Do something fun. I was going to do maybe a game where if you could guess exactly how much we paid for this entire haul. I'm not going to tell you how much we paid for it, but I'm going to tell you what it's worth. And if you guys can, if somebody can guess, maybe we'll put together a little package and send out to you. A little gift. Thank you for watching gift. Alright, here comes box number 2. This is a whole different ball game right here. Alright, here we have Distress Oxides. Laura is all about Distress Oxides. Just got her some for Christmas. I have one. I have picked raspberry. We have another picked raspberry right there. I just can't get the hang of it. Nothing. She does these things and they look gorgeous. I do it and it looks like somebody smeared some ink on a piece of paper. I just don't have the touch that she has. And I watch people do these videos and they're like, oh, you just blip, 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 and then rub the paper on it and they're like, boom. And it's pretty. And I'm like, okay, mine's going to look like that. No, that's not what mine looks like. Mine looks like a mistake. So, in the Distressed Oxides, we have, and I looked at these last night, these are all nice, wet. I mean, you can tell that they've got good stuff in them. They're still nice and full. And I think these are the June 2017 pack. The 12 of them came out of the June 2017 release, but really the colors were just so pretty in that one. So we've got Lucky Clover, Broken China, Wilted Violet, Tumbled Glass, Twisted Citron, Worn Lipstick, Peacock Feather, Stormy Sky. This one I know that Laura and I neither one have, and she was really excited about that one. So I'm so excited to take that one to work to her tomorrow. Fossilized Amber, Picked Raspberry, Fired Brick, Spiced Marmalade, Candied Apple, Peeled Paint, Abandoned Coral, Cracked Pistachio, and Faded Jeans. And I bought some core board. I have a little bit, and I bought some more. I'm going to try maybe tonight if I have time. It's 7 o'clock right now. I think I want to try to maybe make a, you know, holder for distressed inks. Okay, we have more ink pads. These are Stampability ink pads. Like I said, I went through all these last night. We have got Christmas Green, Pastel Yellow,